You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the November 19th meeting for the Michigan City Parks and Recreation Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Good evening. Welcome to the Michigan City Park Board meeting for Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Mr. Walker, would you call the roll, please?
Yes, Mr. Glidden,
Here.
Ms. Sperling,
Here.
Mr. Lavis,
Present.
Ms. Ward.
Here.
The minutes of the previous meeting were provided to us. Does anybody have any additions, corrections, questions?
I move that we accept the minutes from the previous meeting.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
We have the 2025 Trail Creek Week Report. This is East.
Yes, this is just for informational purposes, but we had another successful Trail Creek Week and we were up 101 students this year over last year. So we're starting to grow our numbers back towards the 900 range pre-COVID. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
And that's not something that has to be voted on. It's just information.
Any
Thank you.
questions? Any comments? It's a great opportunity for our
Yeah.
kids to get on the water. Thank you very
Super
much.
cool.
New business. Michigan City Special Events Date Request.
Yes, last time, special events came up with their list of dates to use park property, but we forgot one. So Eric is back for the MC Food and Music Fest date.
Good evening, Board. Eric Williams, Michigan City Special Events. As Will said, we just missed one event, so this is the same listing that we had at the last meeting. The MC Food and Music Fest, we're looking at Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, May 23rd, and Sunday, May 24th. This would be year 2 working with Vic and Harbor Country Adventures. Last year was a huge success. The food vendors told us they're very excited about year 2. And then we would like to begin setup as early as Monday, May 18th. I wouldn't anticipate it that early, but just wanted to get permission in case something does come up. And I'd be happy to answer any questions you guys may have.
Where are the food trucks?
The food trucks will be in Fetters Alley, right in front of the amphitheater.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Comments? Any comments from the public? Then we need a motion for the Michigan City Special Event date.
I motion to approve the Michigan City Special Events Dates Request Updated List.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you. Request for horse and carriage rides from the Fish Camp.
Oh, yeah, you can come over down. This is the same event as it has been in the past, and Nicole.
Yes.
Yes, Nicole is here. If you have any questions.
It's been a success every year.
Yeah.
People have been asking for it all year. So I'm coming before to ask
Yeah.
permission again.
And this has already been approved by the Board of Works.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Can you do it all winter?
We're doing it the 3 Sundays. Yeah. 3 Sundays.
Yeah,
It's just a lot to manage,
of course.
you know, but I am, if I can mention, I'm doing a winter pop-up market at Base Camp, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we got approved by Port Authority to do that. So we're going to be open the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just 4 to 8. Just
Which
'cause
weekend?
all weekends up until Christmas, the first 3 weekends.
Oh,
So we're just
cool.
doing a pop-up Christmas market, selling Christmas ornaments and logo wear and the unsalted wear and stocking stuffers and hot chocolate. Because you see all the cars coming through, you know, in this loop all, you know, of December. And I thought I'll sell
Great
chili
idea.
and hot chocolate and also quart soup to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
just for fun. Keep
Right.
Shirley busy.
Yeah.
Any other board questions or comments?
Mm-mm.
Any comments from the public? And What's your pleasure?
Hey, Scott Mellon, in Kenwood Place. It's a great event. I'm sure you're going to approve it. It should be noted, it is only open to patrons of the restaurant, though. I can understand they're organizing it, so that's fair in this case, but it would be interesting if we could extend it somehow to be open to the public in another somehow else.
Yeah.
Because it is great to get more people down there to see the lights. The lights are already going up. I can see the guys are already working on it. So it's a great thing. It'd be great to see it expanded even more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nicole, you can put that in.
Yeah, if I can just
busy
respond to that, it's
schedule.
there's only one horse and carriage with this woman that I work with. So obviously the time is limited
Mhm.
and it's a great expense bringing her out here. So I extend it to my customers and you can come have a beer
Mhm.
and an appetizer and
Mhm.
sign up for the ride. It's really just something to give back to the customers that have supported me since day one, coming across that bridge in winter when nobody else does.
Right.
So that's why I've limited to guests first. Because people have been asking for it all year long that come and support the restaurant all year long. Yeah,
That's awesome.
and I wish I could, but she doesn't have a fleet of 20 and nor would you approve a fleet of 20 going through the park.
Thank you. What's your pleasure?
I move that we accept the request for the horse and carriage rides again this year with Fish Camp.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Do.
We have the coldest night of the year walk, 5K.
Yep, this event is again a repeat event that's coming back again, and we have a representative from Nest, Eric Williams.
Eric's back.
Good evening again, Board. Eric Williams, this time on behalf of Nest Community Shelter. This will be year number 2 of the Coldest Night of the Year 5K walk. Last year was a very big success. We feel very confident that this can become our biggest fundraiser of the year, so we're very optimistic about what this event can become. We are currently working on adding some additional activities to make this a little more family friendly than it was last year. The only change that we're really doing is we did submit a different route this year. Our planning committee thought that going up by the water this year would be a better idea. I told them that sounds great in October, but not so much in February. So we'll see how that goes. But last year we had over 120 walkers on 19 teams. And again, very optimistic that that will grow this year. And I'd be happy to answer any questions you guys may have.
No questions. I was there. It was great. It was really fun. And I think if people it's already cold, they may as well walk by the lake.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're dressed for that, I
Mhm.
think that'd be really cool. Yeah.
Any other board comments? Making comments from the public? It's your pleasure.
I move that we accept the Nest Coldest Night of the Year walk.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Annual approval of open accounts.
Yeah, so our purchase policy requires us to bring all the open accounts to the board by December 1st of each year for approval. And just to remind the board, open accounts are charge accounts. We authorize certain employees to go into places like Lowe's or Menards and they're able to charge to that account. We do have a method in place for removing employees immediately upon separation of employment to make sure that people aren't unauthorized users charging to our account. So this is just our annual approval.
Any questions or comment? Any public comment? We'll entertain a motion.
I motion to approve the open accounts document, whatever it's called.
Second.
All in favor, say
Aye.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Have the service agreement for service sanitation.
Yes, so the next 4 agreements that are on your agenda are just annual renewals. These were all 3-year contracts, but we do reserve the right to renew annually. We are happy with all 4 of the vendors. So we would recommend renewing for 2026, which will be their final year. And then in October of next year, all 4 of these contracts will go back out for bid.
We'll do it one at a time. First agreement is with the porta pot services. Need a motion?
I
motion,
Oh, go ahead, please. Go.
I motion that we renew the service, the annual sanitation service.
Second.
The agreement, sorry.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
We have the renewal for the pest control services agreement. Hatfield,
I motion to approve the pest control service agreement with Hatfield Pest Control.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
we have the trash collection services agreement with Republic.
I motion to approve the trash collection service agreement with Republic Services.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
We have a landscape maintenance services agreement for Millennium Plaza from Servicescape, pardon me.
I motion to approve the landscape maintenance service contract for Servicescape.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
We have the City Kids Day Camp packet needs approving.
Yeah, so for moving forward with City Kids Day Camp, we aren't raising the price going into next year. I do have some new marketing ideas, but that's not in the packet, but I'm trying to push it out more. And we added more field trips.
Cool.
That's about it. That's the only changes is more field trips. Oh, and I'm using 2 less directors, or 1 less director, 1 less supervisor. Yes.
I like the list of activities. I like, especially they're gonna go out on a lake.
Oh yeah. So they did that this year. This was the first year we did that. We went out on a boat tour with Harbor Country Adventures, working with Dee Haddad right now for doing Amazing Race downtown Michigan City this year. We'll also go to the Heroes collection. I don't know what the name of the place is, but in Lighthouse Mall with the superheroes. And there's also a new indoor ice skating place at the Lighthouse Mall that we've already talked to about going as well. So couple new things.
Any comments from the board? Any comments from the public? Need a motion to approve the day camp packet.
I motion to approve the 2026 City Kids Day Camp packet.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hi,
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
open game night.
Yeah, so one of my goals over the next couple of years is to fill out Krieger Memorial Hall between Monday and Thursday, so citizens can have more things just to show up and do. And this is the next step towards doing that, an open game night where anybody can come. Of course, we got to go out and buy a couple board games and some Uno cards and some deck of cards and dominoes, but we want people to just show up freely and have a safe, fun space to come play a game with their family, enjoy a night, and then go back home to, so.
Good idea.
Yeah, thank you.
So awesome.
Any board comments? Any comments from the public? We need a motion to move on.
I motion that we approve open game night.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
We have resolution number 1079. Whereas the superintendent of the Department of Parks and Recreation has reported that certain transfer funds are necessary within the budget of the Michigan City Department of Parks and Recreation because of unanticipated expenses from various accounts, which accounts do not have sufficient funds available for disbursement for said expenses. And Whereas there are funds available for said purposes in various other accounts, which are not expected to be paid from said accounts during the remainder of the budget year. And whereas the Michigan City Parks and Recreation Board has determined that said expense to move accounts out of the negative is necessary, and that an account transfer should be made in order to meet said expenses. Therefore, be it resolved that the following transfer be made from the following named accounts to the following named accounts and for the purposes stated therein. Decrease fund 2204.506 Senior Center Fund Vacation Buyback, $2,287. Increase fund 2204.506 Senior Center Fund Contractual, $2,287, dated the 19th day of November. Any questions or comments from the board? Any comment from the public? Motion.
I motion to approve resolution number 1079.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And we have the 2026 recreation sponsorship offer.
Yes, it's a sponsor packet for some of our events for 2026, mainly the youth baseball team sponsor, the Patriot Park banner sponsorship packet, and you approved the event called Party in the City. The name has been changed to the plug-in, kind of making it more urban. It's a traveling block party for everybody who doesn't remember. It's a travel block party. We'll go around to different locations all around the city with community resource vendors. And this is us plugging back into the neighborhoods all around. That's where the name came from. But there's a vendor package for that as well in the sponsorship. I just want to get this out as soon as possible, knowing that, you know, companies like to give at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Idea.
Thank you. Any comments from the board? Any comments from the public? Then need a motion to approve the recreation sponsorship offerings.
I move that we accept the 2026 recreation sponsorship offerings.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
Reports of officers, the superintendent's report, Mrs. Easton.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to report the council heard on first reading last night funding out of the city's rainy day fund for the demolition of Millennium Fountain. Thank you to Councilman Dabney, who couldn't make it tonight, but he did sponsor that ordinance and he will ask for second and third reading at the next council meeting to allow us to move forward with getting this out to bid ASAP and getting the work accomplished before our very busy summer season starts with all the activities at the plaza. Thank you, Pat, for attending the meeting last night and answering all the questions that the council had. I'm sure Jamie's going to report this, but I will again. The zoo is still open on weekends in November from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're also hosting their Wild Winter Day Saturday on December 6th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you haven't been to the zoo this year, you still have the opportunity to get out there. Holiday lights are still being installed. The plan is to test those out the first week of December. They will be turned on Friday, December 5th this year in conjunction with a city tree lighting ceremony that's going on at the 7th Street Plaza. So that's something new this year. So we are turning them on a night early. So you can go to the plaza, the tree lighting, and then head down to Washington Park to see the lights a day early. The city's working on consolidating all policy handbooks from different city departments into one, which makes great sense because right now we are all city employees, but we are treated differently under different policy handbooks. So thanks again to Pat. He is sitting on the city committee for that consolidation. Some changes were already approved this week at the Board of Works meeting. So the HR director will be bringing those to this board for your approval as well. That's going to have to be the process moving forward, I believe, is departments that have their own board would have to agree But the overall goal, I think, is very good, that we should all be operating under one handbook. I've been asked to join a steering committee for Northwest Indiana Thrive. Northwest Indiana Thrive is a collaboration between LaPorte and Porter County Foundations, who together applied for a Lilly Foundation grant. We were awarded $20 million. The purpose of the grant is to improve public access to the Indiana Dunes National Lakeshore, the Marquette Greenway, which Singing Sands is our segment, and also access to the double track. So the plan in Michigan City, I think we're getting about 4 million of that 20. We did have our first meeting on November 7th. Our plan is a cultural corridor that connects the train station to City Hall, where the Singing Sands Trail is. The corridor could include public art, wayfinding signs, and then discovery hubs that kind of show off what each location has to offer: fishing, the beach. We talked about, our nature trails. So it's an exciting project. I'm glad to sit on it from the trail point of view. We do recognize signage is a problem right now on Singing Sands, but the Marquette Greenway project has not determined how we're doing wayfinding or mile markers. We did not want to invest money in signage until that's figured out. So I don't know if when you're on the trail and you get to Indiana, if our mile markers are going to be from the beginning of the trail in Illinois, or are they going to start in Indiana, or are they going to start on our segment? So we do have $35,000 for signage, but we've been holding that because I don't want to buy it twice. So yeah, we're super excited to work with this team. Our project is pretty much shovel ready. We just need to work out the design. So I think we're first in the queue to get anything done, but it'll be similar along the double track route. When you get off the train, what can you explore when you get to each station, how to get places. So very excited to serve on that committee, and I will keep you updated. That's all I have. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you very much.
Turn the
Thought it was
page
a
over.
pause. The Assistant Superintendent's report, Mr. Walker.
Yes, first I'd like to report that last week I went to the Indiana Park and Rec Association convention down in Muncie, Indiana. I spent 3 days at the convention with a lot of other Indiana Park and Rec workers, and sessions I sat in were focused around sponsorships and funding and marketing and advertising and new programming. Also connected with a lot of local park and rec professionals over current issues and things that's coming up in the areas. It was a great few days down there. Learned a lot and already got a few things in motion back here that I think will benefit our department. We had to sadly cancel the Silent Night, Silent Party on December 27th. Just keeping a close eye on our whole department's budget. We thought it was the best thing to do for this year, since it wasn't a event that was planned at the beginning of the year. It was something that we're trying to squeeze in. It's just not the right time to try to fund it right now with how our budget is. The City Craft Corner, it's not City Kids Craft Corner anymore. It's just City Craft Corner. Is open for everybody. And it's actually, the second one will be tomorrow night at Krieger Memorial Hall from 5 to 7. Casalicious Design Creations hosts this or prompts this. They operate it, and they set out a ton of different things. I don't know what to call it. All these little trinkets, stuff that you can go in and kind of just create whatever comes to your mind. And she does a great job of helping you find your way through your creativity. So again, tomorrow night, 5 to 7. The November Pour and Paint is the next day, this Friday, November 21st. It costs $15, and that's also at Krieger Memorial Hall from 5:30 to 7:30. Tickets are on sale on the Auto app and on Eventbrite, or you can just call into the Park and Rec office and we can help you out. As approved tonight, open game nights will start next year in February on 4th Mondays. And it will be on our calendars, on the website, Auto app. You know, you'll be able to, on the Auto app, you can join the group and you'll always get a notification every time it's coming around again. And then baseball signups will start on January 5th. January 5th, and from January 5th to February 5th, it would be the early bird pricing, which is 15% off everything. So that's all I have.
All right, thank you. Mr. Hoffman is not here for the planning commission. I am the Port Authority liaison and they had a meeting Monday, but nothing at their meeting affected us. Mr. Labus,
Nothing to report from the Zoo Society.
our attorney's report.
Nothing to report. Thank you.
Thank you. Director Jamie Huss.
Hi. So I think it's easier to show than just explain what we got going on at the zoo. So this is the semi-annual report since I was here last in June. What we have going on at the zoo as well as a few thank yous because the zoo can't happen without a lot of help from the community. And we started that way when we started back in 1928 and continue to take in all the help you can get at the zoo. So this is the first slide there. Next one. So this project has been a 2-year project. The petting barn fence was installed probably back in the 1999, I think it was. But many coats of white paint that was chipping. I would say at least 15 years of paint. We tried stripping it first. It wasn't going to happen. So we took it all down to basic nothing, put new posts in, expanded some yards, and added access gates. Now we can actually drive into each yard to put down new substrate, which before was done by hand. So it took a lot of planning to get that done. We did have some help with GAF to get this done, but we estimated out it was about $72,000 to get that done with a company doing it. We probably did it like 25. So next. So the sharing yard had to get a new fence and we had to put in barriers of the new USDA requirements. You cannot be up close to sorry, I'm cold, birds. So we had to give a creative way to put a barrier up without having more fence on fence. So we did planter boxes instead of fence, and that gives you the 3-foot distance. And at the same time, we changed the fence for the exhibit because it was kind of getting aged and we didn't want it to fail on us. So we just did it all in one shot. The Cadbury House was expanded this year. We added an indoor pool because the 2 boys don't like to share a pool that they had before. So now the new exhibit allows us to split them up if we want to, or they have their own, we call it own corners, own stalls, bedrooms. But we are insulating it. We put a exhaust fan because they do have a pool off season, and just to make it more winter hardy plus cooling cost. The zebra fence, thanks to Pat's crew, helped us lay that sand. Being on the beach, being on a hill, with beach sand, erosion is a big factor at the zoo. Over time, the yard had started to shift towards the back gate, which made the back fence shorter than it needed to be. The front gate started bowing a little bit. We do want to change that fence to a more sturdy fence with concrete posts. That way, hopefully, it would hold the sand and fence in place better than it is now to avoid having to back drag it once or twice a year. These are just a few of the smaller projects we got done with the grant from the Zach Trust. We were able to put spit units in the Mudjack barn, the wolf den, and the winter holding. Before, the wolf den had heat but no AC. The Mudjack barn had space heaters that we'd put up each year or fans in the cool. Now this new spit units are controlled. It is safer and it's less work for the staff to have to move and take them out each year. We also had 5 fallow deer join our herd of 7 elder deer, and we had a baby zebra calf that was born. Next one there. I said the zoo can't be a function without the help of the community. It saves us money and time and labor. Meyer Glass donated 4 window panels. We had 2 in the primate house that were totally bogged up made it hard to see, made it like looking through a water stained window. And we had 2 outside that they replaced, at no cost. So, and that saved us probably about $20,000 at least on time and labor. Horizon Bank, helped the zoo. I think they did a few park projects too. They came out last year and this year. They helped clean up some flower beds. Very nice crew to work with, and we appreciate their help. Next one. And once again, Old Navy came out. They've been with us probably 3 years. They helped us clean the parrot building after being in storage all summer. Put up new logs, put up new perches, ropes for the parrots to get moved in for the winter. So we appreciate them coming out too. And even the youngest people, we don't discriminate on age. We have projects for everybody, every talent. So we had Cub Scouts come out and they helped pick up pumpkins and pick up all of our Halloween decorations. And then the Marsh School kids for the last 2 years have gone to Cutler's Pumpkin Patch and brought about 25 pumpkins that they help us feed to the animals. And then they visit the zoo after that. So it's much appreciated. The pumpkins are treats for some animals. Some animals just, we call it squash them. But it's great fun for all the animals and the kids. And that's JF coming in and helping us do the fence. Their crew is not only got skills, but did that fence in June when it was hot. And they spent the whole day with us. So we appreciate them coming out. They've done a few projects with us and as well as donate funds this year. And we've mentioned before the Cub Scout, the Eagle Scout, Thomas built 5 benches, very sturdy benches. And then he also donated money to buy plants for the benches. So those are nicer because they're handicap accessible more, that people they're more of a height. So older people can sit down and not have to try to fight with the size of the old benches that we had. And this is a long one. But one of our biggest costs of the zoo next to staffing and utilities is zoo food. It's a price that keeps going up just with inflation. For many, many years since I've been at the zoo, Alice have donated their day-old produce. We've also now gotten stuff from Andershocks. Sims Meat donates bones every 2 weeks. That's a huge cost savings. The fact that they're not actually a diet piece, but they are important to their teeth function. It's kind of a waste having to buy those and just throw them away, but now we get them donated for free and it helps us out. So the DNR has come through a few times this year with fish that has been confiscated. But we also get a lot of meat donated from people who clean up their fridges, freezers, and produce from local farmers or gardeners who donate their extra beans, potatoes, squash. So all that helps save the cost for the animals, and it also gives them a variety that they may not get. This is a wonderful donation we got last 2 years. The animals from the Port County Fair, they process some of the extra meat and pieces that they cannot give to human consumption. They donate to the zoo. So we were able to go at the end of the event and pick up about 500 pounds. I can kind of see the whole truck is full of meat and other goodies that the animals, just the cats especially, loved, which we truly appreciate. And that's just one of the confiscations that DNR brought us from people netting fish in Trout Creek. So I just did one big slide of some of the bigger donations that we got this year. Like I said, we try for every grant we can try to apply for. They're getting harder and harder to find. There's a big competition, but we do appreciate everybody who gives to the zoo. And we mentioned this before, but Billy has given us another $15,000 for wolf decks, big cat decks, and other improvements for big cats and wolves. Those are his 2 favorites. So he kind of designates where those funds go. Special events. We did our son stroller safari. This is the 2nd year we've done this. It was a small attendance group, about 5 people. We hope to do it next year and increase it. The ones who did attend it loved it. It was more, one-on-one that way. But we like to get at least 15 kids. Every Friday we did do a survey to see if Saturday worked better or Friday. Most chose Friday because their other kids are in school That was one time with the smaller kids. So we did do that survey to see how it would be beneficial to the crowd that was coming. And zoo camp is always a sellout. So we've had no issue with zoo camps. It's 6 weeks of 20 kids. And we did have to limit it to 2 weeks per student because we had people trying to get every week, and that eliminated some other kids who wanted to have the opportunity to go. And with the zoo, we were going to cancel it. It was like up to the last minute because of the weather. We did hold it. It went just fine. It was lower attendance because of the weather. Plus, I think there's a lot of competition with free trunk or treats and other events. But we had over 32 vendors who showed up, and we had 5 winners of the contest and booth costume or booth decorating contest. So yeah, it's keeps getting bigger for the amount of vendors, but smaller attendance. So we gotta find a nice medium there somehow. And there's just some other events we had. And as Shannon mentioned, we have our Winter Wonderland on the 6th. The Treehouse Gift Shop wanted me to say they are having a clearance sale. So if you need to do holiday shopping, we do the Grinch there, who would be free photos from 11 to 2. And I just want to give a thank you to the staff who work tirelessly through all weathers, all seasons, all holidays, who make that zoo happen. And happy holidays.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Questions?
Yeah, I have a comment. Drew, can you back up about 8 slides to the zoo food? Right there. So she didn't go through this, but I found this astonishing that an African lion eats $11,000 worth of food a year. I mean, when you start reading how much it costs, a grizzly bear eats 60 pounds of food a day. I was just stuck on that slide. I have 2 big dogs and I think they're expensive. And I was like, wow. So I guess it's important to note that all of these animals are very expensive to feed, but that's where we're getting the gate. You know, if you didn't have these big cats and grizzlies and otters, you know, that's the attraction. So definitely worth it, but it has been a struggle for us budget wise, because you know your grocery bill went up. Well, hers just really went up.
Yep. We do a lot of diets based on Missouri pellets. They're a specialized feed for each animal. And we just kind of add the fresh foods and the insects to that. But we need a baseline that doesn't change in their diet, kind of giving your dog dry dog food. So we do use that as our baseline. But having that specialized feed and not going to the cheaper stuff that has less nutritional value cost. But you need that consistency that keeps the animals healthy. We do have 2 diabetic. We have diabetic Capuchin, who is 42 years old. We have a diabetic Marmoset that gets medication. So all of them need special diets that are made just for their specialized needs. So based on age, breeding, and what they enjoy eating. So, but yeah, it is one of our big costs. So any kind of donations that we get, we totally appreciate. Even now with deer hunters, we take that into.
Thank you. Great report.
Thank you very much. Department of Finance, city claims.
Okay, let's see, I'll start with the claims docket. For tonight, municipal funds, $91,183.91. And that's the total claims, $91,183.91. And I move that we pay our vendors.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Payroll number 23 from October 26th to November 14th, pay date November 14th. Total payroll, $83,603.74. And I move that we pay our awesome employees.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, now we have gifts and donations from GAF. Zoo donation, Boo at the Zoo sponsor, $500. GAF Zoo donation miscellaneous, $5,000. Wow. Kroger Zoo donation give back program, $78.55. I move that we accept these wonderful gifts and donations.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Minor transfers, senior center, 2204.506. Decrease account 435.01, electric by $450. Increase account water, $80. Increase account sewage, $170. Increase account contractual, $200. Under recreation, 2204.503. Decrease account household supplies, $46. Increase account office supplies, $46. Sorry, under administration, 2204.502, decrease account seasonal wages, $800, decrease account household supplies at $1,045, increase account overtime, $800, increase account small tools, $24, increase account office supplies, $571, increase account other supplies, $450. And I move that we accept these minor transfers.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Zoo endowment, none at this time. Board of Works, none at this time, and credit card charges, none at this time. And that's it. For me.
Any comments from the public?
Yes, this is Tommy Kolavic from 1316 Ohio Street. Just want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Tom.
Same to you, Tom.
Any other comments from the public? Any comments from the board?
I do. I want to thank Mr. Volz and his staff. Is it a week or two ago? We did a project at Krieger called Krieger Cares on our committee with some of the faculty, and we took kids to the YMCA to do some community service. We took some to what's in the old hospital, played bingo with some of the people there. And then I brought a group of students, and the weather worked out great. We got to hang some of the lights, so I know some of our kids are excited to come and see their work. And we wrapped the trees and had a great time. So I want to thank Mr. Volz and his staff, especially the two workers that helped us. We had a great time. So thank you.
Thank you for bringing them out.
Anything else?
What are they doing tomorrow?
It didn't snow. It was supposed to rain. And I called Pat at like 10 minutes before we were going to be there. And I was like, can we do something outside? He's like, yeah, it's nice out. Then it snowed Monday. So, oh, that's yours.
They'd rather be there anyway.
Yeah, it was a lot more fun than being inside. So they enjoyed it and they had a good time. They did a good job hanging the lights and stringing them up, and they had no idea how many lights. You don't really realize how many lights go on just one tree. So I was busy unwrapping all the lights and getting them out to them, but they had a great time and we had a great day, and it was good to give back to the community. I think it's one of the things that we need to show more. So thank you.
Should we adjourn or no?
No.
Somebody.
I motion to leave, Mr. President.
We are adjourned. Thank you.